What happens when two action movie titans collide? For real. Not a Hollywood stunt, not a choreographed scene. An actual fight. If you love real-deal action stars, you're gonna want to see how this one played out. Stick around, you won't believe who walked away standing. Now, before we dive into it, quick background. I've spent years covering martial arts legends, from on-set stories to behind-the-scenes gym battles. So when word of the Seagal vs. Russell clash hit, I had to dig into every gritty detail. Steven Seagal and Kurt Russell, two names that carry weight. Seagal, the Aikido master with real martial arts chops. Russell, the all-American hero with heart, grit, and street fighter instincts. On paper, it's a dream match. In practice, things get a little messier. Setting the stage. Picture it, a private training facility, closed doors, no audience. Just two men, two legacies, and a bubbling tension that finally exploded. Seagal, cool as ice. Russell, fired up like a dynamite stick with a short fuse. Let's talk strengths first. Steven Seagal is no movie-made martial artist. This guy lived it, 7th Dan black belt in Aikido, trained in Japan for years, real-world experience with police and security forces. His biggest weapon? Efficiency. Seagal doesn't waste energy, he redirects yours against you. His throws are brutal, his wrist locks devastating. He's a master of economy, one move, one finish. But Seagal's weakness? He's all about close-quarters combat. If you can stay out of his immediate reach, if you can make him chase, you've got a shot. Plus, let's be honest, Seagal's cardio has never been his strongest suit. Now Kurt Russell, on the other hand, is cut from a different cloth. Russell's not a traditional martial artist, he's more of a brawler. Grew up playing baseball at a pro level, meaning he's athletic, fast, and knows how to move. He's tough, real tough, and fearless. His strength is that he never gives up. He's used to improvising, rolling with the punches, adapting fast. His weakness? He doesn't have the technical grappling knowledge Seagal has. Russell's plan would have to be, hit fast, stay mobile, avoid getting grabbed. The clash started like a movie scene. Russell came in swinging, fast and hard, textbook street fight energy. Seagal, barely moving, just waiting, almost bored. At first, it looked like Russell might have the upper hand, throwing wild punches, trying to blitz Seagal before he could set his feet. For a few seconds, it worked. Seagal took a step back. Another. Russell was relentless, sensing blood in the water. But here's where the fight flipped on a dime. One mistimed hook, that's all it took. Russell overextended by just a hair, and Seagal's trap snapped shut. In one terrifyingly smooth move, Seagal parried the punch, seized Russell's wrist, and spun him around like a ragdoll. You could almost hear the pop of the joint strain. Once he got his hands on him, it was textbook Seagal. Wrist lock. Shoulder control. A throw that slammed Russell onto the mat so hard the floor rattled. Russell tried to get up, credit where it's due, but Seagal moved like a shark smelling blood, locking up an arm and pinning him with surgical precision. No wasted motion. No flashy kicks. Just cold, hard, devastating technique. In less than 2 minutes, it was over. Russell, bruised but grinning like a madman, tapped out. Seagal, still stone-faced, simply nodded, almost like he expected it the whole time. Steven Seagal won, not because he hit harder, or because he looked tougher, but because of pure skill. His mastery of body mechanics, balance, and leverage was just too much. Kurt Russell had heart, no doubt, but in a real fight, heart alone doesn't beat decades of combat training. This wasn't a fight between equals, it was a clash of styles. Speed versus technique. Heart versus experience. And in the end, technical mastery carved a clear, brutal path to victory. If you love showdowns that aren't just about who looks the coolest, but who truly knows how to fight, this was one for the history books. And trust me, you'll want to see the footage. Because seeing how Seagal shuts it down in seconds? It's something even Hollywood can't fake.